All glories to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta, Chapter 20, the Śikṣāṣṭaka Prayers. The following summary of the 20th chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Prabhahabhasya. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu passed his nights tasting the meaning of the Śikṣāṣṭaka Prayers in the company of Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Sometimes he recited verses from Jayadev Goswami's Gita Govinda, from Srimad Bhagavatam, from Sri Ramananda Roy's Jagannath Vallabha Napaka, or from Sri Bilva Mangala Thakur's Krishna Karanamrita. In this way, he became absorbed in ecstatic emotions. For the 12 years Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu lived at Jagannath Puri, he relished the taste of reciting such transcendental verses. Altogether, the Lord was present in this mortal world for 48 years. After hinting about the Lord's disappearance, the author of Caitanya-caritāmṛta gives a short description of the entire Antya Leela and then ends his book. Odbhavita Harishiryad Vegadanyarti Mishritam Lapitam Gora Chandrasya Bhagyavamadvir Nishevyate. Only the most fortunate will relish the mad words of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, which were mixed with jubilation, envy, agitation, submissiveness, and grief, all produced by ecstatic loving emotions. Jaya Jaya Gora Chandra, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all devotees of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Ehi Mata Mahaprabhu Vaishe Nila Chale Rajani Divase Krishna Virahe Vivale. While Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri, Nilachala, he was continuously overwhelmed night and day by separation from Krishna. Svarupa Ramananda Ehi Dvijana Sane Ratri Dine Rasa Gita Shloka Asvadane. Day and night he tasted transcendental blissful songs and verses with two associates, namely Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Nana Baba Ute Prabhura Harsha Shoka Rosa Dandodvega Arti Utkanta Santosha. He relished the symptoms of various transcendental emotions, such as jubilation, lamentation, anger, humility, anxiety, grief, eagerness, and satisfaction. Sei bhave nija shloka padiya shlokera artha asvadhaye duhi bandhulana. He would recite his own verses, expressing their meanings and emotions, and thus enjoy tasting them with these two friends. Kona dine kona bhave shloka patana sei shloka aspadite ratri jagarana. Sometimes the Lord would be absorbed in a particular emotion and would stay awake all night reciting related verses and relishing their taste. Harshe Prabhu Kahena Suna Svarupa Maraya Nama Sankirtana Kala Parama Upaya. In great jubilation, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, My dearest Swoop Damodar and Ramananda Roy, know from me that chanting the holy names is the most feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali. Sankirtana yagye kalo Krishna aradhana Seyita sumeta paya Krishnera charana. In this age of Kali, the process of worshiping Krishna is to perform sacrifice by chanting the holy name of the Lord. One who does so is certainly very intelligent, and he attains the shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. For further information, one may refer to Adi Lila, Chapter 3, texts 77 through 78. Krishna Varnam Tvisa Krishnam Sangho Pangastra Parshadam Yadhyai Sankirtana Prayers Yajantihi Sumedhasha. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. This verse is spoken by Saint Karabhajana in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.32. For further information, see Adi Lila, Chapter 3, Text 52. Text 11. Nama Sankirtana Hoite Sarvanartha Nasa Sarva Subhodaya Krishna Premera Ulasa. Simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, one can be freed from all undesirable habits. This is the means of awakening all good fortune and initiating the flow of waves of love for Krishna. Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shriya Karaba Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Bodhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purnam Riktasvadanam Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands this blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste full nectar at every step. This is the first verse of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu's Śikṣāṣṭaka. The other 7 verses are found in texts 16, 21, 29, 32, 36, 39, and 47. Sankirtana hoite papa samsara nasana chitta shuddhi sarva bhakti sadhana udgama. By performing congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, one can destroy the sinful condition of material existence, purify the unclean heart, and awaken all varieties of devotional service. Krishna premodgama prema mamrita aspadana Krishna prapti sevamrita samudre majana. The result of chanting is that one awakens his love for Krishna and tastes transcendental bliss. Ultimately, one attains the association of Krishna and engages in his devotional service, as if immersing himself in a great ocean of love. Tila Vishadadanya Padhe Apana Shloka Yanhara Artha Suni Saba Yaya Dukkha Shoka. Lamentation and humility awoke within Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. He began reciting another of his own verses. By hearing the meaning of that verse, one can forget all unhappiness and lamentation. Nam nam akari badhuda nija sarva shaktis. Nam nam akari badhuda nija sarva shaktis. Tatarpita niyamita smarnena kalaha. Vitadrishi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi durdaivam idrisham ihajani nanuraga. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name there is all good fortune for the living entity, and therefore you have many names, such as Krishna and Govinda, by which you expand yourself. Have you invested all your potencies in those names? And there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. You have invested all your potencies in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. My dear Lord, although you bestow such mercy upon the fallen, conditioned souls, by liberally teaching your holy names, I am so unfortunate that I commit offenses while chanting the holy name. Thereby, I do not achieve attachment for chanting. Aneka lokera vancha, aneka prakara, kripate karila aneka namera prachara. Because people vary in their desires, you have distributed various holy names by your mercy. Kaite suite yata, tata namalaya, kaladesha niyamanahi sarva siddhi haya. Regardless of time or place, one who chants the holy name, even while eating or sleeping, attains all perfection. Sarva Shakti Namedila Kariya Vibhaga Amara Dordaiva Name Nahi Anuraga. You have invested your full potencies in each individual holy name, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attachment for chanting your holy names. Rupe la ilenama prema upajaya Anhara Lakshana Suna Svarupa Maraya. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu continued, O Srup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy, hear from me the symptoms of how one should chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to awaken very easily one's dormant love for Krishna. Text 21. Shunadapi sumichena taror iva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. One who thinks himself lower than the grass, one who is more tolerant than a tree, and one who does not expect personal honor, but is always prepared to give all respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. Tamahana apana ke mane trinadhama duhi prakare sahishnuta kare vriksha sama. These are the symptoms of one who chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Although he is very exalted, he thinks himself lower than the grass on the ground, and like a tree, he tolerates everything in two ways. Vrikshayena katileha kichuna bolaya chukana maileha kare panina magaya. When a tree is cut down, it does not protest, and even when drying up, it does not ask anyone for water. Ye magaye tare deya panadana karma vrishti sahe anera karaye rakshana. The tree delivers its fruits, flowers, and whatever else it possesses to anyone and everyone. It tolerates scorching heat and torrents of rain. yet it still gives shelter to others. Uttamahana Vaishnava Benirha Vimana Jivesa Mana Dibejani Krishna Adhisthana. Although a Vaishnava is the most exalted person, he is prideless and gives all respect to everyone, knowing everyone to be the resting place of Krishna. Ehi Mata Anhaye Krishna Namalaya Shri Krishna Charane Tandra Prema Upajaya. If one chants the holy name of Lord Krishna in this manner, he will certainly awaken his dormant love for Krishna's lotus feet. This ends our reading for today. All glories to the assembled devotees, Ki Jai, Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to Vishnupad, Shripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Shripad, Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Arupa Nuva Guru Varga Ki Jai. All glories to Shripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Shripad Bhakti Ram Shanta Maharaj Ki Jai. Glories to Ajay Prabhu Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Glories to Gupta Govardhan Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.